Well, hello there, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. So, last time we finished up Sai's dungeon, we got to the treasure, and then I spent some time grinding up to, well, I grinded? I am now up at level 59. Everybody else is up at level 58. I think this is far enough. I'm not too worried about it. 60 would be helpful. You just kind of want to spread out your grinding if you need to. That's kind of what I was doing here. We do want to get everybody up a little bit because, well, it's a little bit more useful at this point to be up at those higher levels because we needed some new persona. So we need Tower, Hermit, Justice, and Empress with us for the next bit, and I'm bringing this particular persona along with us for a reason. We'll talk about it later. We're done here. Let's get the heck out of here. I'm done with you people.
What do you want to do?
And we are pretty much done. I think we did everything. I think we got the third will seed, got all the safe rooms and stuff. So we're done here.
Okay.
Which is good job. Yay. You're back. Sorry, all I could do is welcome you home. We finally made it. All that remains is to actually send the calling card. Looks like we'll manage to get it out before that investigation starts going down too. We still don't know anything about the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns though. I wonder if we'll learn anything from Nijima-san's shadow. I doubt she has ascertained any relevant clues. I agree, that is why she has the warrant out on the Phantom Thieves after all. Furthermore, the public believes arresting us will solve the case. The public prosecutors won't stop now. They have the weight of the general public on their shoulders. If only we knew who the true culprit was, we wouldn't have to fight Nijima-san's shadow. Who could it be? Do you think it's someone we know? Yeah, probably. True, but there would be no end to the mistrust if we began doubting our peers. Either way, we only have one opportunity to turn the tables. This final calling card shall be my magnum opus. Simply let us know when you're ready, Akira. Alright, well, I have a lot to say about that, and I'm not going to say anything about it. Next, a report on the Phantoms and the unprecedentedly large reward for them. People desperate for protection from the Phantom Thieves are keeping security companies busy. Events this horrific only happen rarely in history, and the terror among the people is palpable.
Now then.
We've got a bounty on our heads. We don't have a choice. We have to find who really did this. Yeah, we do. Now, what I want to do actually today, because, first of all, I need a massage. I forgot.
Hey.
I gotta get a massage first. That's fine. Let me just click through this real quick. And then fast forward. We've done this before. It's kind of a whatever situation. And now we can leave. So here's what I want to do. There's no one that we really need to hang out with, so I want to head over to the Kichi Joji Darts and Billiards section. Now I'm going to save out here before we continue because I want to get this if I can. We'll see, but I want to save here.
Let's do it.
Now you don't keeping your diary up to date, huh? I wish there was something we could do about your criminal record. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want. Actually, you might want to try.
Welcome. What do you play?
So I was gonna play some darts here, and I
do?
was going to call and play with Akechi. But honestly, looking back at it, maybe that's not what we want to do. You want to play darts, pick who you want to play with. I'm actually gonna go with Haru instead.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I was gonna play with Akechi, but I actually kind of don't want to. Not because Akechi, like, it's useless or anything, it's just the game is a lot harder when you play it with Akechi, and I want to kind of get these guys all boosted with, if I can, with the baton pass. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with Haru, and then I'll be back when we're done with the whatever these are.
All right.
Okay, so we're all done here, and we did actually very, very well there. Just get through all of this leveling up that we don't really care about.
That was time well spent.
And we get a boost with everyone, which is kind of what I was
That should
going
do it
here,
for now.
especially for Haru, because we haven't quite gotten started with
See you
her
later.
social link yet. We'll get there. No worries. Dr. Maruki's leaving. Are you kidding me? This is so sad. I think I know who the Phantom Thieves are. If we report them, we'll get 30 million yen. Want to just report anyone who seems suspicious? Great, so we've fallen that far, huh?
You know,
It's already November. We've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying. It'll be getting colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean it, if you even think you've got a fever, then go see the nurse. Oh, speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Maruki is going to be leaving us on the 18th. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go. So if he helped any of you feel better, make sure you thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Man, time really flies. A whole year's gone by already. Don't really worry too much about that. I believe we've already got up to the max that we can currently go. Was school always like this? Don't it feel kind of different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling too. What do you mean? It seems like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Something's different. It's not. Is it just me that thinks nothing has changed? Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal around here. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat right now. I think everyone's just agitated by the Phantom Thieves rumors. Try not to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. Okay, so we do have a target mementos, but we're gonna kind of ignore that right now. A couple things I want to do just to kind of move things along a little bit. I want to hit up the airsoft shop first and sell all the goodies that we've got. We are gonna be going into mementos eventually. Oh, whoops! I didn't want to. Don't look at the ad stand. Talk to the shop owner and sell the stuff, please. So we have quite a bit of money, but we're gonna need more than that, like 3 times as much at least.
Come again.
All right, well that's all done. Now the first thing I want to do is actually go over to the hideout, and we're gonna attempt to send that calling card. I know this seems weird.
Oh yeah.
But that's okay.
All we gotta do now is send the calling card. So, when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right?
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
Sai-san is a realist, even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist. Do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That sounds quite logical. Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though, it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone.
Okay, so we cannot send the calling card today, so we're just gonna get out of here. You have to wait until the 18th. It is a forced investigation. Bye. That freaking cat just vanished into the distance. I can see its eyeballs. I see you in that corner. That was weird. Anyway, since we can't do that, I think the next best thing is to check our instant messages and go to the arcade. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Come to the arcade today so we can play. No one here is worth my time. So let's head over there and yeah, let's hang with the kid. I got a Phantom. Oh wait, I think we've talked about this kid loving the Phantom Thieves before, so I'll just read through this, but I think he says the same thing every time. I got a Phantom Thief strap this time from the capsule toy machine in the back alley. It cost 500 yen each try, so I can only play once in a while. I think I want to keep today's training short. Is that okay?
Hey!
After our training, I want to talk about the rumors surrounding Takekuma.
Hey!
I can't stop thinking about my battle with Takekuma. I mean, I couldn't do anything to him. There's just no way. You want to say it was pretty weird? Right? I knew you'd understand. I've been practicing a lot after all. I've heard rumors about Takekuma. People say he uses cheat armor. You know what that is, right? He totally broke the rules by equipping it. I bet that's why my usual shots didn't work against him. That has to be the reason. But the next time we play, I'm definitely gonna demolish him. You wanna say, I'm sure you can do it. Yep, even the Phantom Thieves had a comeback victory against Medjed. I'm gonna win next time, just watch.
Hey.
The thing is, I told my mom about what happened with Takekuma, but she didn't really care. All she said was, okay. It's probably because I lost. She doesn't like kids who lose. My mom once told me that we need to be strong because it's just the two of us. She said no one helps the weak, they just get preyed on. That's why I want to get stronger. Strong enough that we won't get preyed on, strong enough that we'd be the predators. That's exactly who the Phantom Thieves are, the strongest, who can prey on anyone. Once I become the strongest, my mom will be able to count on me. The only way I can win is through games, that's why I can't lose. What should I do about Takekuma's armor? The strategy I used last time didn't work. Well, you need a new strategy. Of course, I'm definitely gonna win next time. Thanks. You're kinda like a big brother to me. I can talk to you about anything. I heard that's what it's like to have a sibling. I feel Shinya's brotherly affection. Oh, I can't wait to see how this one goes south. Alright, we got laced bullets. Increases the success rate of an ailment-inflicting gunshot. We don't have any guns that do that right now, but we can actually upgrade our weapons to do that if we want. Not yet, though. Takekuma better watch out. Crap, look at the time. I gotta go. Alright, so our kindness is increased. Don't really care about that because we don't need it.
Later.
See you later. Oh, Kurusu-san, I appreciate your input on that issue today. You sound like a grown-up, huh? Yeah, my mom says that a lot on her conference calls. That Takekuma, even thinking about him pisses me off. I'll beat him next time for sure. But since he might be cheating, normal training isn't gonna cut it. I gotta think of a new strategy by the next time I challenge him. I'll be cheering you on. Thanks. I feel like I'm right on the edge of a good idea. Once I figure everything out, you should come train with me. We are gonna be moving along with this social link pretty quick. I gotta be the best or else my mom won't. Well, I'll definitely win next time. See ya. Okay, we have another evening where we can't really do anything, so we're gonna go out.
Inmate.
Ah, speaking of who we're gonna be going out with, inmate, I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We will be waiting in front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm. We are gonna be hanging out with them today.
Hey.
And yeah, we got some stuff, some sooty armor and whatnot, but well, don't worry about that. The uproar against the Phantom Thieves may be extending into politics. The cabinet's approval ratings hit rock bottom due to how they've dealt with the Phantom Thieves. With Representative Shido leading the criticism, many are starting to consider leaving the party. If the ruling party, the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party, splits, a snap diet election is certain. They're having a falling out because of us? I don't really get politics. I don't really get politics either, to be completely honest. Alright, well let's actually head to Kichijoji, to the promenade, and let's sell that sooty armor. Because we can actually go to the Velvet Room, it's like right there. Alright, let's go ahead and sell all that armor. We don't have too much this time around, but we have enough that get some points. We've got 600 points. How are we doing with prizes? Wouldn't be a bad thing to pick up some of this ultimate spray. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's pick up 2 of those. Yeah, lowers all stats of one foe for 3 turns. Very useful for bosses if you don't have like any of those skills, or maybe you just need a quick debuff. And oh, hey, yo, don't do that. And let's go out with Justine here. All right, time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors. Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is where one hones both the body and spirit. Trainees gather there to test and push their limits using various pieces of equipment. I had not expected a rehabilitation facility on this side. As wardens, we must see such training for ourselves. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the gym in Shibuya. So what'll it be? We're gonna go ahead and go to the gym.
Let's go.
So you do have an idea of where it is, then today you're getting a special training regimen.
Guide
If you
me,
don't
inmate.
keep up the pace, you will die. Now take us there at once. Excuse me, what? I'm uncomfortable. So this is a training area. This is what you use to train. It's rather different from how I imagined it. Indeed, I imagined the equipment here as having more spikes and chains. Hey inmate, what's that? It's for upper body workouts. Is that so? Then let us see it in action. Aha! By lifting the weight, you strengthen your arm and chest muscles. But that isn't nearly enough for a real workout. You should increase the weight. We will assist you with that. Now you can train to your heart's content. It's heavy. Help! Quit your whining, inmate. The weights aren't too heavy. You're just too weak. Oh. Now, what's that over there? Another body training device? Demonstrate its use for us. Oh, I see. You run on it to improve your stamina and strengthen your legs. What a fascinating contraption. Perhaps we should bring one to our room. We could force the imprisoned personas to run on it. Not a bad idea. By the way, what does this button do? No. I died. Well, that sucks. Out of breath already? You still have quite a ways to go. All right, on to the next one. What is this bizarre object? Is that yet another tool for training? Hey, you interested in the wooden dummy? Normally I'd say it's not for beginners, but I did just see you really sweating it out, so here, I'll show you how to use it. Your footwork's sloppy, inmate. Focus more clearly. Concentrate the power in your strikes. Oh, I died again. Was that really all? You couldn't even defeat a stationary wooden post. Were we to try, it would be obliterated almost immediately. That's not the goal. You weren't trying to destroy it. So the real purpose is to polish your technique. That's a pretty roundabout method, but I do see how it works. As far as physical training goes, this place leaves much to be desired. But it is admittedly sufficient for your rehabilitation. Here is your reward. All right, so we get an apt pupil and a counter card. It's been said that a sound mind requires a healthy body. This has been yet another step towards your rehabilitation. Keep training yourself just as diligently, inmate. Okay, I don't even know what to do with any of this, but I'm glad they're happy. Oh hey, it's been a while since we've gotten a seat on the train. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna read the Reckless Casanova. Release all your shame and love fully with your heart and soul. Would the tactics of the Casanovas in this book still work today, I wonder? A woman's heart is deep and ever-changing, like the colors of the autumn sky. Alright, so we weren't able to quite finish the book today, but that's alright, I guess.
Good morning.
Good morning, Akira. I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today. I
Speaking
trust you
of
haven't
which,
forgotten about the deadline. I'm going to give it everything I have for your sakes as well. Also, once the Phantom Thieves finish this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. Really? Don't get me wrong, it was time well spent. A part of me is sad to see it end. But once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy looking for the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue working together. Now then, I'll be going. You ever get the feeling that we're not actually friends? I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this has been the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April and the Phantom Thieves and the principal. Yes, as you young folk might say, the situation is indeed quite whack. Perhaps you're wondering why I use such hip terminology, huh? Now then, Kurisu-kun. The word whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in Thieves' Cant? The answer is a share of stolen goods. A big whacking stick? Was that one of the answers? A big whacking stick. Correct. You know a lot about this, do you? I dare say you must be pretty whack yourself. I'm joking, of course. Still, you must be quite diligent in your studies. Thieves of olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they are all expected to get their cut. If you wanted your part of a haul of riches your group stole, you would demand your whack, you see. Alright, moving on.
Nice
We
go.
get 1 point of knowledge that we don't really need. If today's youth are freely using Thieves' Cant to each other in broad daylight, then truly we live in whack times indeed. I've been listening to a lot of teenagers, but I'm not sure I've ever heard them say that. Still, he's trying so hard, it would be a shame to correct him. Yeah, the word whack has kind of fallen out of favor, has it not?
Hey,
Alright, 16 days left until we send the calling card. At this time we actually get like a countdown, like a consistent countdown. It's actually kind of funny because previously they didn't really tell you where you were at, but this time around, yeah, you totally do. Actually, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna head up to the rooftop. Hello, Haru. I feel like I should trip over this. What is this? I don't even know. Hi, Haru. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Did you need something in the meantime, Akira? I came to see you. Why, thank you. In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san. Alright, so we want to do this. I'd like to stop by Laban today. Could you join me? Yep. Great,
So
let us go
glad.
then.
hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes, I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Haru's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
Sun-bathed vegetables seem to fill me with energy. They may prove useful during palace forays.
I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
It sounds like hard work.
Thank you for worrying about me, but I find the work relaxing. Hey, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today? It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
Haru seems a little more enthusiastic than before. So remember the garden in Persona 4? Well, here it is.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
Did you forget about that? Yeah, me too.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, and we learned cultivation allows you to grow vegetables with Haru on the Shujin Academy rooftop. So yeah, we're gonna be growing veggies now, which I guess. Alright, so we can basically ask her to grow vegetables for us, and then they're like really useful, so we'll get there pretty quick actually.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Your feedback on the vegetables was a big help. Oh, if there are any particular veggies you'd like in particular, just let me know. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing these first. That was our deal. Huh? Oh, that's right. When you phrase it like that, it's oddly thrilling. Alright, I'm going home for the day.
Goodbye.
See you later. Alright, well we have a special thing today. So, first of all, let me check my instant messages. No, we are not working for you today. Yeah, I'll pass on that. We're gonna be hanging out with Akechi, but I wanna save here because, well, I'll explain when we get there.
I should write something.
All right, before we go out, let me watch the news. Next up, politics. Highly supported by his peers, Representative Masayoshi Shido is rumored to be forming a new party. If an election does happen, it seems Representative Shido's group will be in the eye of the storm. Sounds like there's going to be an election. You're still not old enough to vote yet, right? All right, well, let's go ahead and answer Kechi's text here. Do you have time today? I was thinking we could play another game of billiards. After all, losing doesn't sit well with either of us, am I right? All right, well, let's go ahead and hang out with him. Thanks. Then I will be waiting in Kichijoji.
Hey.
Now, you want to do this today. I guess I should point this out before we can start with this. You want to do this today, and it's pretty much that you want to do this because it's important. I mean, at this point, just trust me on this. This is like a non-negotiable one. You need to be at this point, and you need to do this one. Otherwise, you're going to be kind of off kilter for the rest of the game with Akechi. So there you have that. Billiards is such a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect but precise to land it in the pocket. You want to say that's why it's so fun. Precisely, and the most interesting part is that it has so many parallels to a theoretical perfect crime. You eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells. You're talking about the psychotic breakdowns, I'm assuming? That's right, even the cases of criminals' hearts being changed too. Everything happening around us, every little inconsequential event may simply be one ball striking another. But there's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. And despite the player's best intentions, the ball may strike many unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play this game? I think you want to say I won't miss my shot on... I'm not sure on this one, but I'm gonna say I won't miss my shot. Must be striped. Impressive, you win. Wait, even if you do the stripes, aren't you still supposed to get the 8? Maybe I just played wrong, I don't know.
How about
That was
this?
quite a heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment?
Very impressive.
Even if it was with my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed that you beat me. You've become quite skilled. Oh, yeah, here, I couldn't let myself lose. Hey, see, so we even share that perspective, do we? You're truly fascinating. Remember when I said before that you and I are similar? We're both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the will and power to rise up against them. Yet I'm doing so as a detective and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stances couldn't be more different. Either one of these, I'm gonna say, but we're teammates now. For now, yes. But even that united front will soon end, and after that, everything will return to the way it was, no? Why not join me instead? All you'd have to do is abandon the teammates you have now. Akechi's eyes are deadly serious. I need to give him a real answer. How about it?
How about this?
You want to say you're my rival. You truly are intriguing. I agree. I think a relationship of equals suits us better than being co-conspirators anyway. No matter what else may change. In any case, what you just said carries great weight. Remember what you decided and don't run from it, alright? That said, as long as we're working together, you'll have my strength. Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed. Alright. So, yeah, you want to say you're my rival, and we're not quite done here. There's another thing that you do want to say here.
All right.
That reminds me, I did say that if you ever beat me using my right hand, I'd face you with all of my ability. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Good
Well
night,
then, farewell for now. Hey, it's me. Is it alright if we chat for a bit? You never cease to amaze me. It wasn't against my dominant hand, of course, but I still can't believe you beat me. Your competitive spirit definitely deserves praise. You really were terrible at first, but you caught up to me in no time. I have to ask, why do you get so competitive against me? Again, you want to say, we're rivals, aren't we? Yes, that's right. Neither of us can afford to lose because we fight in service of our principles. And that is precisely why I cannot allow you to change. As you are now, as you think now, I cannot allow you to win over me. Well, perhaps that is a bit much. I'll let you go for now. Good night. Again, are we really friends? This feels really weird. This feels more like, I want to say friendly. Yeah, we're friendly rivals at this point. All right, what do we got here? Who's texting us? Want to go to Dometown? Earlier, I got some info that I can't turn a blind eye to. I got us 2 passes. Want to go check it out tomorrow? Okay, so I'm just gonna straight up decline this. I see. Sorry for inviting you so suddenly. No, actually, we can't afford to go out and just fiddle-faddle around right now. We do have a lot of other social links we want to take care of, so... Hey. Alright, 15 days left until we send the calling card.
Hey!
Alright, well we have a text here from... What are we doing today? So we are going to go to the school, so let's go ahead and head over to the school to hang out with Haru. And it's technically this place is closed, so we're just gonna run in here. We can't get to her, but Akira-kun. What seems to be the matter? Do you need something from the roof? And the answer is yes. I'm authorized to use the back entrance to the school. Come on, we can go in that way. So first things first, let's talk to her. She's surrounded by a rainbow.
Good
Oh, Akira-kun, hello. What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I brought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening. Wow, she's so diligent. All right, so let's go ahead and grow some vegetables. Let me know if you'd like to grow any vegetables. And I'm gonna go for the veggies first. These vegetables should grow nicely here. What do you think? And we've got Moonlight Carrot, which fully restores SP of one ally. Sun Tomato, which restores 100 SP to all allies. Earth Beans, which doubles the damage of physical attacks one time. I think it's the same thing as Charge. And Star Onion, which doubles the attack of magical attacks one time. Same as Concentration, I think? Oh, this one's doing really well. I'm sure it'll grow nice and big. And while we're here, we're just gonna talk with Haru, and it should be ready to harvest on the 9th. All right, let's go ahead and talk with Haru here.
Thank you.
My apologies, I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as myself. Let's go ahead and hang out with her. So you'll help me? Well, if you insist. Wow, Akira-kun, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our works as the Phantom Thieves. This started as just a hobby, so I'm amazed to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants on my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you starting a farm? You're so funny, Akira-kun. You don't actually need a farm for coffee beans. You can grow them in a garden just like a normal vegetable. Though the plot I'm using at my father's villa is large enough to turn into a farm if I so desired. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate, is that how you pronounce that? Themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest. Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry, I'll make sure I'll keep myself motivated even through these difficult times. Alright, we get to rank 2. Really don't have anything else to say here.
Alright.
I'm going to stay here a little longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
Oh, sorry, I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like most, Akira-kun? I might as well grow things that everyone likes eating. How about jewel melon? I'm not sure I have the seedlings for that. It sounds a little too big for the planter too, but it might be worth growing. A melon just looks so gorgeous. Maybe I'll try growing some in my garden. Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night for now. I heard about another breakdown. This time it's a company exec. Again, ever since Akuma, there have been so many. The Phantom Thieves are going way too far. Are they getting carried away by their popularity? Are the police going to do anything about this? Yo,
back.
what's up? Alright, so let's watch the news, shall we? The police announced a reward for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, the largest bounty in history. However, fewer tips have been sent in than expected. It is believed that some individuals fear potential retaliation. The police are considering increasing the reward and continue to request information. It just keeps snowballing. Is there really nothing they won't do to catch us? Alright, so for today, as you might expect, again, we don't have much going on, so I'm gonna head over to Kichijoji, the darts and billiards again. Again, you could do this with Akechi if you want. I think rather than Akechi, sorry Akechi, I'm going to play with...
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Let's go with Yusuke this time. I'll be right back.
Hey, hey!
Thank you!
Much fun!
Okay,
should
got a
do it
little
for
boost
now.
with Yusuke, completely borked it with Ryuji. We were off by
Goodbye.
5, I think. When I threw, I missed. That's okay. We're done here. Hey, good morning, Akira-kun, Mona-chan. Phantom Thieves are all over the newspapers and television. We're outlaws now. We're at the point where we can send the calling card, but it makes me anxious to sit around and wait. How about you, Akira-kun? Yeah, it makes me antsy too. So we're the same. Pauses like these make me think about a lot of things, even more so since we can't afford to fail. So we're sending the card on the 18th. It's a ways away, but I'd like to spend these days wisely. This country's been getting dangerous, and peace has been our only redeeming feature. The Phantom Thieves should target somewhere bigger, more global, not this tiny island country. Like, oh, I don't know, the casino city of Las Vegas or something. It was like a dream when I went there. I might not look like it, but I'm good at card games. The 4 suits of cards all symbolize something. By the way, Mr. Kurusu, look at this. Clubs is a club, diamonds is a gem, so what does a spade represent? Shovel. No, sword.
This is it.
Excellent.
Excellent.
The spade is a sword, almost looks like one if you squint, right? And the hearts is a holy grail. The heart was originally drawn as a cup. They say the suits also represent classes of people. The rulers of the holy grail are clergymen. However, there are cards that belong to no class. In other words, they have no suit.
Nice going.
The only card without a suit is the Joker. Some theories say it originates from the Fool and Tarot decks, but no one knows where it really came from. However, both are trump cards that can bring about unexpected effects. How you use them is critical. You heard her, Joker. Pretty good name if I do say so myself. I kind of wish I'd given myself a cooler name. I wish she'd at least stay until we graduate. The Phantom Thieves are students from our school, right? What? Who is it? I was seriously in love with Dr. Maruki. No point in going to the nurse's office now. Aw, Dr. Maruki. He's got fans. 14 days left until we send the calling card. Alright, so we're gonna just pause here for today because we've played quite a bit. We have a lot going on and we have one very important thing coming up very quickly. So I will see you guys next time when we take care of that.